here I am, an officer of the law in a grow house. Look at all this marijuana everywhere. And for some reason I'm securing money for evidence. What kind of cops are these? What kind of criminals are these keeping all their money around their pot like that? These guys deserve to get caught. Finally purchased Battlefield Hardline, and I'm not gonna lie, I kinda suck. Luckily I was able to get some pretty decent footage of me not sucking, although I did just die just as I said I wasn't sucking. I mean, the guy had a noob tube, guys. Don't hold it against me. I've been playing a lot of Blood Money, Heist, Hotwire, and Conquest, which I've been trying to get into some of the other games like Rescue, but for some reason I just couldn't find any. But, you know, I didn't really look that hard either. I'm sure there's games like that to play. But so far, everything is fantastic. There are some things that kind of disappoint me. Mostly, you know, how crappy your guns are at the beginning, but that just kind of goes with the game, you know. You gotta earn some things and get that muzzle brake. Things like that, you know, your muzzle extension, your barrel extensions, things that make your gun a lot more devastating when they hit. So let's take a look at the loadout and see about how we go about doing that. As you can see, the loadout section of Battlefield Hardline is a lot different. You have good guys and you have bad guys side, and you have more than one loadout. Some of them are unlocked via premium and others are unlocked through battle packs, but you earn them as you progress in the game. And I really dig the fact that they're giving you those options, because having to go back to the battle log and always switch out from time to time really kind of, I mean, you don't have to do it that way, but I like to be able to look at it in this format and be organized here at the battle log. So it's something that I utilize. A lot of you console players have never seen this and don't ever mess with this at all. Maybe you do. Maybe some of you do. I mean, it works with Xbox 360 and all that too. But again, you can access these things in your game. But I was going to go ahead and do a little upgrading, taking a look at, you know, what they had available for me. Obviously, I've done some customizing as it is already, but it's important to remember to modify your gun, you know. If you find yourself out there shooting and it's taking you so many bullets to kill somebody, you know, you might need the heavy barrel to kind of adjust that that difference in punch whenever the bullet penetrates your enemy. It's really got to take the life out of them. The thing that I'm kind of disappointed with as far as how they have this set up, I mean, I don't mind that you have to buy the stuff over time, but the purchasing, the price of these things can be really outrageous, which I'll get into that in just a little bit. But be sure to save your presets at the end of all of your customizing, otherwise you'll be like jumping in your game and it's not there. And you'll be like, what happened? But it's really cool, the gadgets they have. But let's take a look at the melee really quick. Look at this, 15 grand for a sledgehammer. What kind of sledgehammer is this? Amazing, apparently. It must have, like, it's like Thor's hammer or something that you're buying. It damn well better be for 15 grand. You know, I could buy one at Lowe's for way less than that, guys. You know, so those are the kinds of things that I find really ridiculous, as well as some of the scenarios that the cops and the criminals are in. But, you know, it's all in good fun, I suppose. Now, I will admit that I'm finding some of these maps to be a little bit too small for 64-player matches, so I like to jump into 32-player matches because I find it a lot less chaotic and I can actually, you know, stay alive for longer than 15 seconds, you know. In the 64-player matches, it's just a lot of spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, and nobody likes that. I don't care who you are. So if you're finding yourself in that kind of situation, jump down to a 32-player match. And if all you can play in are 32-player matches at the max, then, you know, jump down to 16 players or whatever. It doesn't mean you suck. Well, maybe it does. But, you know, that's okay to suck. You get better. This game is pretty much brand new. It's only been out for a little bit more than a month, I think. Maybe about that. Maybe just about a month. I really don't know. But I do know that there are a lot of people on here who are way too good already. And for God's sakes, people, go do something else. Go see the sun for a second. You've got to be like playing this way too much to be that good right now. What is wrong with you? It's a very addicting game, and I'm going to find myself probably along with some of you people and playing this game for hours and hours and hours and thinking about it while I'm at work and stuff like that. You know, when I should be thinking about work, not stupid, silly video games. But, you know, here's a perfect example of the size of the map. Honestly, if you really look at the distance between where I captured the money and where our vault is, it's really not that far away from each other, which is, you know, I mean, it's helpful in, again, the smaller numbered games. But we cannot forget about good old Conquest. If you find yourself getting frustrated with some of these new games, you can play Classic Conquest as well as Large Conquest or Conquest Large. I guess is what they call it in the menu. These games are great because it's for me it's a lot more, it's stress relieving, honestly. I find myself doing pretty decent on Conquest because the objectives are different. It's good old trusty. We've been playing Conquest since Battlefield 1942. And you know, it's just a little something to think about, maybe. I know a lot of us are kind of tired of Conquest, and one of the things that we were really looking forward to with Battlefield Hardline was the fact that it was a completely new take on it with a completely new developing team, Visceral, which, hats off to you guys. I am really enjoying my time playing this game, and I am especially enjoying playing Conquest on a new game, just the same. So, I hope everybody else is having as much fun as I am playing this game. And again, guys, if you are having a little trouble, if you're finding yourself frustrated, please take the advice that I'm giving you in the video. That's what I'm here for, guys. So if these are the kinds of videos you like to see, if these are the kinds of videos you would like to see more of, I'm sure you're going to like the videos that are on my channel. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.